Hey y'all, how y'all doing? My name is Mel Shanique Collins, and I am the CEO and family advocate of the Grace Agency, where we advocate for families that have child welfare cases. We also help fathers to gain rights to their children through legitimation and other court petitions. And we also help to connect families to local community resources. And what we're going to be talking about today, you all, is a hot topic. I get questions all the time. We're going to be talking about legitimation, okay? I'm going to be answering all the things about where you need to file, what rights does it give you, and also what rights it doesn't give you. So let's start with what legitimation is. Legitimation is a legal process by which a father establishes a formal legal relationship with his child. So, example, you have a child, you and the mother were never married, right? Because if you are married, then you don't need legitimation. Okay, this is for only fathers that had children that were out of wedlock. Okay, so you had a child with your girlfriend, everything went good, and now you are trying to see your child, you need some type of custody of your child. This is what this particular process is for. Okay, and so that's what legitimation is. It helps to have you recognized as the legal father of that child. Now, I get a lot of questions. Miss Collins, I signed a birth certificate. Miss Collins, I pay child support. Just to let you know, Dad, that does not give you any legal rights or custody or visitation of your child. So that is why it's very important that you go through the legitimation process, okay? And so we're going to talk about why is it important. Number one, the first step in even being recognized as a legal father of your child is you must go through the legitimation process. So basically, it is a process by which you are petitioning to the court to say, hey, I want to prove that this child is mine. I want to be responsible for this child financially. I also want anything, any assets, any insurances. I want this to go to my child. And so what you have to do is you have to pay a fee. You go to court. The courts will then issue an order for a DNA or paternity test for this child. And then once it comes back that this child is yours, then the courts can then grant you legitimation, right? So again, that is the legal right over this child. Then after that, it does not give you custody and visitation. So I just have to say that for all my dads, legitimation is just for legal rights to your child. But then you do have to petition the courts for custody and visitation. But the good thing about that is most courts, their petitions are concerned with the custody and visitation as well. So you do legitimation and custody hand in hand, okay? Now, there are some courts, though, let me just tell you the truth. There are some courts where they want you to pay a fee for legitimation and then they want you to pay a fee for custody and visitation. But most courts that I've seen, legitimation, custody, and visitation go hand in hand. Now, why is it important for you to do that? Because it helps you to give you the ability to make crucial decisions on your child. So that's educational, medical, that is what else? Educational, medical, religious as well. That is not the most popular topic because most people don't have strong religious preferences that I've seen so far. But it is important for you to be able to make those decisions for your child. But also, your child can benefit from you, right? So that's if you have any insurance policies, if you have any assets, if you have any property, if you have any land, and you need to leave that to your child will be able to inherit that from you. But also, it is to help establish financial support. So let me let you know this, that anytime you go for legitimation and you're not currently on child support, it has to be discussed at court. It will then now put you on child support. Now, let me put this out there. Some courts don't require that. Some courts have a little box on your petition where it says that we're not here to discuss it, but it's very rare. So most of the time when you're going for legitimation and then custody and visitation, you do have to be ready to be considered for child support, okay? But the reason why this is important is because a lot of dads are not knowledgeable about what their rights are when it comes to legitimation. Most dads think that if they sign the birth certificate, that if they pay child support, that they have the right to come and pick up their child whenever they want to. They have the right to be at the school. They have the right to make decisions for their child if it came down to a medical decision or anything like that. But honestly, Dads, you do not have the right unless you are legitimized. And so that is what we're going to be talking about at our dad workshop. Okay. Our dad workshop talks about all things birth certificates, putative father registry, paternity acknowledgement, and legitimation. So don't miss out on our next dad workshop. But that is just a brief overview of legitimation. If you have any further questions on how do you get it, how do you get the paperwork, where do you go, how much the filing fee is, that's what I'm here for. So always give us a call at 678-729-7261, or you can visit our website, which is www.grace-ga.com. And on that website, you'll be able to see a free consultation. Click that button, put all your information in there. It comes directly to me, and we'll do a consultation and we'll help to get you started. But until then, Dad, we got you. All right. I'll see you later.